You gonna have your tarts, Bruiser, before you?
Um,
Or are you gonna take them?
I'll take them. Me and Dad can eat them in the car. I'll go and use the loo, and then I'll be in the back room. Little gerbil, little gerbil, little gerbil. Ugh. I'm off.
I smashed my skull. Oh, no! You smiled at such behavior. You have got to be kidding me. Where did that guy come from? Look, clean up in aisle 1. Get out of the way! Perhaps I should repent and do it less in the future. Jim and Cricket! Forgive the rudeness, but you suck. Could I possibly get a ride?
I know I should be studying, but how often do little girls get to try? I think you want the other side, Mr. Stupid. Oh, the love of pound cake. Oh no! Oh, Mom!
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
Finally, a little recognition of my value to the town.
Could I possibly get a ride?
Can't wait to show you my car. It sounds as if it's to die
You should not have stepped in front of my car.
for. If nobody saw it, it's not illegal. I think I felt something scary.
You smiled at such behavior.
For God's sake, be careful.
I am a mean vindictive machine. This is just between me and you, random object. Thank you for not dodging. Oh, no!
You'll be hearing from my boss's lawyer.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving? What in the hell were you thinking, sir?
That was so defeating. That was your fault.
Oh, I smashed my skull. 300 horses of convenient power. This is just between me and you, random object.
It's raining men.
This is not good for my insurance.
This is strange and exhilarating.
What? No!
Okay.
What? You.
Rats. I guess this is what I have.
What in the hell were you thinking?
This is simply a atrocious scratch.
Jim and Crickets.
Are you ready for fun, fun, fun?
What are you kidding me?
Oh, here we go. Mr. Burns, where are you when I need you?
Where did that guy come from?
Watch where you're going, you. Send the bill to my lawyer, Fred.
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1. Oh, here.
For God's sake, be careful. I spelled my plot. Hope I can write that off. You'll be hearing from my boss lawyer. Okay.
He must smile on such behavior.
What it is, real good.
back.
Surf, I'm arriving at Sector 12.
Oh, no! My cardio is shot. Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. Oh! I smashed my skull. Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving? You should feel only moderate shame. Hey, move it, Whitey! Oh, I smashed my skull. Oh, no! Oh, no! It was an expensive mistake. If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise. I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo machine. Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. Hindu coming through! Oh, how unproductive. Oh, I smashed my skull. $300 horses of convenient power. Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. This is not good for my insurance. Could I possibly get a ride? Jiminy crickets! Oof, I must finish quickly or vomit. If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise. Could I possibly get a ride? Never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace. What in the hell were you thinking? What in the hell were you thinking, sir? If you give me a ride, I I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise. Could I possibly get a ride? Sarah's rings and away mission. It is hard not to make fun of an idiot like you. Good day.
You didn't tell me you was back. You have a good crap?
Yeah. You didn't.
No, wait. And then you came straight here.
Yeah.
You little dirty rat. Which car is that? Who?
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
He says going.
Yeah.
What in the hell were you thinking?
That's the fact.
I'm trying to get them all as so that they're all 100.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
Become all
Thank you for calling the Android's Dungeon. If you're calling about the screenplay I posted on my website, please leave your name and production company. If you don't have a production company, please hang up the phone. Could I possibly get a ride? My new smellophone is working perfectly. Your ear smells like a smellophone. Here I come. No, the sign opposite is the entry parking for non-drivers. You silly crazy.
What were you listening to? Professor?
Yeah. Professor Frank.
Oh, that was right in the belt. Oh, can't you be more? Oh, no.
What in the hell were you thinking, son?
Boy, you're up in the money. 11 grand.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
No.
What? No!
Remember that pickup truck that who abides in the Simpsons movie? This is it. And it's no fit on plan.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving? I am a lean, mean, windable machine. What a poor decision! Oh, I smashed my
Like
skull.
all the cars have it. There's nothing to do except find a few things. Some of the missions are great.
Like how
Try.
300 horses of convenience power.
so that
What goes on here?
when you pick it,
Could I possibly get a ride?
flames are coming out,
Oh,
which is a glitch in the game. That shouldn't be happening.
it's 100% now.
100% damage.
Oh.
I haven't got my invincible thing yet, so I'm getting them all 100. And then I'm gonna pick it.
That is,
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I
It's a
promise.
bit like that. Oh,
yeah.
apparently this is a good car. And I made it.
Oh, never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace.
That's flat.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Damn! If it weren't for that pickup truck, I would have still had a car. Oh!
Could I possibly get a ride?
Only 4%.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise. Move it, Cracker! Oh, no! Forgive the rudeness,
You
but
stupid
suck.
idiot!
Julius is going to be so
Look,
mad.
my car!
Let's pick it up.
That doesn't give you the advantage of hitting someone.
Shove over.
What? No! Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. Oh! I smashed my skull! This is just between me and you, random object.
I wonder if there's anything here. Well, 550.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. This is not good for my insurance. Could I possibly get a ride?
Yeah, I'll help you out. If you teach me some $5 words.
Jiminy crickets!
Oh, dog, dang it.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving? Hope I am still the line runner I was in my youth. Oh, I smashed my skull. This is just between me and you, random object. Oh, no! You should feel only moderate shame.
Now, why didn't that come up, bro?
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
Well, I seem to have drunk all my shine, so might as well go for a drive.
That guy sounds like Texas.
Could I possibly get a ride?
Oh, that's never did.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
No one's about.
You need somebody in there.
No, I just like talking. My cars.
Oh, no! The fresh air is somewhat confusing. Could I possibly get a ride? If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
Which was it?
Could I possibly get a ride?
Mars.
That's Mose.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
Why not? School's closed to bring it up to the 1974 safety code.
It's the other side, you numbskull trash!
That's his mother.
Yes. That was in the car.
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1. Come to Papa, random object.
You never learn, do you, Sue?
No, Mother.
You couldn't drive a big wheel, you goon!
Yes, Mother. It looks like I'll have to gradually go slightly wild.
This guy's driving slower than my gastrointestinal tract.
Yes, Mother.
You must finish quickly or vomit. Look out! My flesh is less Brazilian than it looks. Out of my way, silly customer.
I always beat up with people like
Could I possibly get a ride?
You have reached the Skinner residence. Please leave a concise message at...
There's one that's only 9. That's 44. But one was 109, 2 back.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
tractor. This is Moo's tractor. The ground
Okay.
He is the most favorite tractor.
Oh, no! Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. Whoops, you. It was an expensive mistake.
Build the tractor wall.
Oh, my giant gut is slowing me down.
What does it
Could I
sound
possibly get a ride?
like?
Does he sound like that?
Maggie. Two. 0, 0. They all have 0 then.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
My quilting club just kicked me out for swearing, so I can meet you now. Yeah, I'll clean that up later. Come on, let's keep it moving. Ooh, polygons.
How can you see through the roof?
Who's those again?
I smashed my skull.
Smashy, smashy! Well, now we'll put that there.
Never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace. Could I possibly get a ride?
Wait, right there. I just need to finish cleaning my slipcover covers.
And it's 100%.
Yeah.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
It's already got flames in the back. It's burning books in the back. So part of the van has been burnt up. The other side's done. The fire inside the vehicle.
What in the hell were you thinking, sir? Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. Whoa, you. I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo machine. Hope I am still the lithe runner I was in my youth. Could I possibly get a ride?
Claims from both areas.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
This is only driving this one.
Never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace. What were you thinking,
Why
sir?
did your blockers up?
Such a fun.
Oh, shoot. My such behavior. 300 horses of convenient power. You have got to be kidding me. What in the hell were you thinking, sir? Ooh, the fresh air is somewhat confusing. Could I possibly get a ride?
See what I mean? It looks like that foreign TV.
I can see my house from here.
I didn't get out of the house.
What in the hell were you thinking?
Come on already!
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
lost some money.
Because when my cars blow up,
They busted.
we lose some cash.
Oh, fathering 8 children has really hurt my stamina. If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
Is it brick in this?
Brick is
Oh, never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace. Oh, no! This is not good for my insurance. Human cricket!
smashed you in the face. And then I'll come out of the family and kill you.
Oh, too
You can do it, but you suck.
It's still there. That's quite stupid.
Get away from it.
It's already blowing.
Oh.
Could I possibly get a ride?
You know these wooden trucks that keep all the cash.
Yeah. Should be very sturdy.
How can you see into the front? Nobody moves.
Oh! I smashed my skull!
It's got no money.
Oh, no!
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Oh, no! Oh, here.
What's
I
the
blow up
matter?
your face.
Set up your face.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. What in the hell were you thinking? I'm going to be so mad.
Come on, collect the coins. Why is it?
Oh! I smashed my skull.
You smashed it, how come you're still alive?
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
You're in that car.
Could I possibly get a ride?
With your bonds, crystals.
Nah. We'll just put the invincible thing in. This is actually out of one of the programs, and it's showing it there on the screen. The home. It's a car
I
that
am a
his brother
lean,
wants.
mean Vindaloo machine.
And Homer specifically
I am higher than the Maharishi.
for himself.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving? Oh, I smashed my skull. Oh, no! Oh, no! Move your clumsy vehicle! Clean up 911! Oh, no! 300 horses of convenient power! Oh, Sheila smiles at such behavior.
Around some roads. So sorry, I didn't see it. Go ahead. Close down. And turn off the vehicle. You can do everything that on here.
I should refrain from doing that in the future.
Look out! Beat it, you bum!
This is not
Yeah.
good for my insurance. Just between me and you, random object. Oh, how unproductive. Oh, I smashed my skull. Where'd that guy come from? This is just between me and you, random object. Jiminy crickets. Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.